So now water is my main mission. And I look at, there's this hotel there called the Angel Bright Lodge. It's right on the canyon rim. And I'm like, scurry myself over there to the lobby, and I see the water fountain by the restrooms. And I go right to the water fountain. And just as I'm about to drink some water from the water fountain, I'm pressing it. It was cool. I could see the drips. It was cool water. I looked next to the water fountain, and there was a Pepsi machine. They had Mountain Dew. And I go to the soda machine, and I put in my money, and I get like 2 Mountain Dews, man. And I chugged them, and then I got a couple more Mountain Dews, put them in my pocket, and then off I go back to my campsite. Hey, I gotta walk now a mile now to get to my camp. So I get to my camp, it's at night, I go inside my tent, and as soon as I go inside my tent and zip up my tent, I roll up a spliff, because I needed a spliff at this point. It starts fucking hailing, man. The hail balls like this. Pop, 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 pop. Hitting my tent like a fucking drum. I'm like, what? Now I got wrapped up in this Indian blanket. I got these silver emergency blankets, these foil emergency blankets, because now I'm surrounded by ice. I'm freezing to death. I didn't get a wink of sleep that night. I'm fucking cold and I'm shivering. Yo, dude, I was going crazy. Oh, and to top it all off, I find out where the Indians are. The Indians are 65 miles away from this canyon rim where I'm at, where the Angel Bright Lodge is. 65 miles, and I had no ride, I had no way to get to them. I was extremely frustrated, and I had all this gear, man. I mean, I was sitting in a 12-man tent by myself, freezing my ass off. You know what I mean? And I was like, fuck, dude, this is not worth it. I'm going back to Phoenix. Like, how come it's like late May, almost June, and I'm getting hit by snow and hail everywhere I go? Like, it's supposed to be summer, and I'm in Arizona. It's the desert. Nah, fuck this. I'm out. So next day, I'm packing up my shit, heading back to the bus to take me back to Flagstaff, to take me back to Phoenix. As I'm walking to the fucking bus, a cop pulls me over. Profiles me. He just sees me as like some hippie bum with a duffel bag, and he starts talking about how, there's been complaints that somebody with a beard has been rummaging through people's campgrounds and shit, going through their tents and through their food and stuff, right? And I'm like, no, man, look, bro, I got money. You know what I mean? I'm not out here doing that shit. I pull out my cash. I got a wad of cash on me, $700. And then I'm like, look, you're going to go through my bag? There ain't nothing in my bag. But the guy's like, yeah, I would like to see what's in your bag. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. There ain't shit in my bag. You know what I mean? And I pull out my bag. Now, what was fucked up was I had a bunch of canned food because I was camping. I bought it. I brought it with me. This was going to be my food. You know what I mean? I didn't steal it from nobody else's. So, he sees that I got money. I got all this shit in my tent, or in my bag, plus the tent and everything. And then he searches me, which was fucked up because I did have a bag of weed inside, wrapped inside of like one of those foil cigarette packs. Backwoods has a foil cigar pack, foil cigars. So I fucking had the weed inside of there, right? So he's like, what's this? And I pull out the package of cigars. I'm like, it's just my cigars. He's like, okay, put it back. He's like, what's this? And I pull out another package of cigars. I'm like, it's my cigars. He's like, oh, okay. Because one had cigars and one had ganja in it. Man, I was like, fuck that, dude. I go back. I get in the bus, and I make my way back to Phoenix. I get to Phoenix, and these jackoffs still ain't got the fucking money together for the ganja. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a trip, man. And I had a buddy of mine I grew up with. He lived in Colorado. I figured I was going to go visit him in Colorado. So I ended up going to Colorado. I get on a plane. I go visit my buddy in Colorado. He was a glass blower, and he moved from New Jersey to Colorado. And I go to visit him. And so I was hanging out, drinking all kinds of nice micro beer, smoking all kinds of good, Colorado ganja. This is in '95. Left Hand Brewing Company. We drank a lot of Left Hand Brewing Company. Oh, it was great, man. And this was another weird thing, like I was staying at his trailer, and I'm in shorts, in a hammock, outside, and it's snowing again, in Boulder. But it was still warm. It was warm and it was snowing. It was kind of a neat twist. Oh no! While I was in Boulder, man, I went to a witch's house in Telluride. Did some hiking on the Rockies. That was fucking amazing, man. Man, little mountain climbing. Then I go back to Phoenix. These guys still ain't ready. Actually, what had happened was one of them got busted. The dude who was supposed to come up with the money got arrested. Now everybody's afraid he was a snitch. So nobody wanted to do business with him. So, meanwhile, I'm telling everybody that, oh, it's going to come, it's going to come. These guys are jerking me off. Once you get put on an adventure, you're out there, you're on adventure, This is how good God is, man. So I was in Arizona, and I didn't know what to do, so I call up my buddy Kenny in New Jersey, a good friend of mine I went to high school with. We went on dead tours a lot. He's very much a hippie cat. We used to eat a lot of acid together. And I talked to Kenny's mom, and his mom says, Kenny's in Arizona. I was like, what? I'm in Arizona. Where's he at? He's in Tucson. So I said, well, here, take my number, and when Kenny gets in touch with you, give him my number, let him know I'm in Phoenix. Bro, it didn't take but a day or two. Kenny's like, hey, I'm going on Grateful Dead tour with Bubble Man, and he comes and fetches me, man. They drive to fucking Phoenix, pick me up, we drive back to Tucson, spend a couple days in Tucson, and then the next thing you know, off we go on Grateful Dead tour. 1995 West Coast Grateful Dead tour. Fucking amazing, man. And the amazing thing was, too, this guy Bubble Man, this was the thing. Me and Kenny was going to sell beers on tour, and Bubble Man, he sold cheese quesadillas, and he blew bubbles. He blew bubbles the size of a Volkswagen car, right? He had like 2 sticks tied with some shoelaces that he would dip in this bucket of soap and water, and blow these huge fucking bubbles, man. They were amazing, man. It would trip people out, because, most people on dead tours tripping. So, man, what a great time. What a great time, dude. We went to Vegas, 3 nights in Vegas. Was it 3 nights in Vegas? Might have just been 1 night in Vegas. I'm not sure. I can't remember, actually. It was a hell of a tour. But after that, it was 3 nights, 3 nights, 3 nights. 3 nights in fucking Seattle, Washington. 3 nights in Portland, Oregon. 3 nights at the Shoreline Amphitheater in Northern California. Man, it blew me away, dude. Blew me away. I had such a good time. It started off, like I said, we were selling beer, which I didn't think was going to be that lucrative. I was a little concerned, but we would go out and buy like 14 cases of beer. 14 cases of beer. Go to the show, sell them a fucking all, and then while the show was on, if we weren't have tickets for the show, we'd be like, let's go buy more beer. So when they come out, we have beer, and I was like, no, let's cut our losses, But sure enough, we buy 7 more cases of beer. The show would fucking end. Pew, sell out all that. And we're making good money because we're doubling our money each time. If it costs $24 a case of beer, we'd sell them for $2 a beer and make $48. We doubled our money every time. So we're making good money. We're buying our mushrooms, our fucking weed, our gas money, our hotels sometimes if it was like cold and rainy. And we just had a great time, dude. Great time. And the West Coast tour was great, but it was at 1995 on the East Coast. That's when Jerry died, and that was it. That was the end of the Grateful Dead. So I was glad I got to see a West Coast tour and spend some time with some beautiful people. Go camping with some beautiful hippies, beautiful campgrounds. It's amazing time, amazing events on that Grateful Dead tour. Amazing. Yeah, and that was pretty much it, man. And then after that, I ended up flying back to Philadelphia because these motherfuckers never got their shit together. I never got no weed, never made the big score. Just went back home. And that is, again, when the adventure really took off. I'll get into that. That is when I earned my bones, so to speak, in Philadelphia. What?